Hey everyone, I just want to take a moment and share with our vision builders some of the vision that God has given Pastor Joanne and I for 2023. And let me just begin by saying thank you to all our amazing vision builders. Our vision builders we refer to as the entrepreneurial arm of Creative.Church. And because of their generosity and their gift of generosity, we're able to reach out and grab things and bring them into reality, reach into the future and bring them into reality here at Creative.Church. So what would normally take us 20 years, we can do it in 10. What would normally take us 10 years, we could do in 5 because of our vision builders. And so thank you so much, all of you who make the pledge, give your best, and then fulfill those pledges over the course of that year. Same with Joanne and myself. And we love you. We couldn't do this without you. And Pastor Joanne and I just want you to know how much we love you on behalf of our staff, our board, all of our leaders, and most importantly, all of those who call Creative.Church. I know this one's not super popular, not really sexy, huh? But more and more, Joanne and I feel that God has been speaking to us about this. We really saw God on it, and that is to retire $500,000, $500,000 of debt. And I'm not demonizing debt. I'm not saying we'll never use it. I'm not saying that we can't leverage it. But I think as Joanne and I look at the things coming down the path, as we get closer and closer to Jesus coming, we need to really honor the verse that says the borrower is slave to the lender. And I think more and more when we see our world wanting to clamp down on the things we can say and preach and teach, we feel more than ever we need to be financially free and freer every year to speak truth unapologetically, to proclaim the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ with authority, and stand up and speak for truth and not be withholded to anybody but God, and care more about what God thinks than anybody else. And so every year our church is going to make steps to become more and more financially free, along with us in 2023 wanting to pay off $500,000 of debt. I'm proud to say in 2022 we have paid off $500,000 and retired $500,000 of debt. So every year, that's a big deal. Every year we are moving closer and closer to being more financially free. As beautiful as all our buildings are and all the assets that Creative.Church has, they're even more attractive when they're paid off. Amen. And so this is something we're going to move forward so that we can speak truth and speak it in love. I want to ask you to do exactly what Joanne and I are doing, is that we're going to make a pledge. And on December 11th, that Sunday, we're going to do our best to fulfill that pledge in our offering, our vision builder offering, once a year. And then the next 12 months, we're going to believe God to help us fulfill anything we couldn't fulfill on the 11th. You know, if we do the difficult, God has always done the impossible. And I'm now going to ask you to do what I've asked every vision builder to do over the last decade, and that's simply to pray. I'm not here to guilt anybody, manipulate anybody. It's my opportunity to share the vision, but it's your opportunity to decide the pace at which that vision becomes a reality. And I'm asking you to go to God and simply ask Jesus what he would have you to do. And as a pastor, I'm going to encourage you, always do whatever Jesus tells you to do. And like I said earlier, if we do the difficult, if we all just do what Jesus tells us to do, if we all stretch a bit, if we all just press in faith, God will do the impossible. We love you all. Our hearts and prayers are with you.